Hello everyone. Hello. Hope everyone is good. Yes, you're welcome to my show. Welcome to, this is Neutral Lovers, every neutral lover's delight. I've got my white gloves on, so you know we mean business today. This is going to be a really fun show. Gonna enjoy it. Jasper, do you want to sort of give all the details of everything, all the info we need to shop? That would be great. Yeah, exactly what Jasper's saying. To shop the pieces in the show, scroll down through the icons below. Once pinned, it will take you straight to our website with all the information. However, if you need more information, you can ask me, you can ask Lisa. Any other information is all on there. Go straight to cart and you add it to your basket, and it will arrive to you, dependent when you are, for about 10 to 14 working days. And yes, those wonderful words that I get to utter each day in my job: we cover your customs and your duties. How mad is that? I still can't get over it. What a service. Yep, and again, we use all major debit cards, PayPal, Apple Pay. We have a great service called Split It. It's where you have you can pay over a 6 month period, but you get your bag or item arrives with you the day you purchase. So you don't have to wait for it to come. It will come straight away. And it is interest free, so we take the cost of it. So we take the cost of your Split It and the cost of your customs and duties. I mean, how good are we? I'm waving my white gloves. Hi everyone, more people joining us now. Look at this wall that I have created. It's every neutral colour you could imagine. I have grease tourterelle, I have black, I have plum, I have natural, I have brown, I have grease asphalt, I have Etain. So if you were really thinking about getting a neutral or wanted some comparisons on sizes and leathers, now is the time to ask those questions and make the comparisons, because that's the beauty of being able to provide you with all these great pieces. And even better news, today, just for this collection and just for these items that I'm showing, I am doing a 5% discount code. Jasper, it's on WhatsApp. I popped it on there. If you wouldn't mind putting the discount code on here. So anything you shop within this collection today, you can put in my discount code that I've made specifically for you and for today and get 5% off. Doesn't sound a lot, but when it's these kind of Hermes and Chanel pieces, it is quite a bit of amount, and you know, every penny helps. Every penny helps. Look at the colours on that wall. What are we thinking? I mean, personally, I would marry this wall. Would you? This wall could definitely have my hand in marriage, because it has everything. It has every neutral, every size, and we've got Chanel, and we've got a really... It's going to be a really nice show. Sarah, do you have a brown Kelly? Do you mean dark brown, not gold? No, Sarah, I don't. There are no brown Kellys at the moment coming in. Usually we'd have a brown box. Very rarely would you get brown, dark brown vintage. I don't have anything like that at the moment. But I have got a dark brown Birkin 40 up there, you can maybe spy. Or I have got gold Kellys And I also have beautiful box navy, beautiful box black. And I also have, yes, this is a brown Birkin 40. Let's start with that because that's a good one actually. This came in new yesterday. I did show it, but I think it's time to show it again. Here we go. We've got a Birkin 40 in Marron fonts, which is a beautiful dark, very sort of dark brown. It has got a lot of warmth to it, and it is in Togo. This is very good condition. It is in gold hardware. Let me show you what it looks like on. Really great travel bag, and I've priced this really nicely, and alongside your 5% discount code. They're cheering me on in the back. Along with the 5% discount code, you're going to get this at a really lovely price today. Togo leather, and it is C in a square. Excellent, excellent condition. Let's go over. Let's take the stuffing out. And so we can see all the condition of this. Again, this came in yesterday. It got its key and clochette. It doesn't have a dust bag, but I would be able to find a dust bag. Let's look at condition. Hardware is slightly scratched, but other than that, you are looking at really good corners. Just one on that side, just one marking there and there. This is on the underside, the very underside. So when it's laid flat, you can't see it at all. And it's 11,695 or 15,081 US dollars is C in a square, and that would be 19.99. And alongside your 5% discount code, you'll be getting a nice little bit of that off. A very nice little bit of it off, actually. And there you have it. Came in yesterday, Birkin 40 in Marron fonts, which is a beautiful warm brown, really stunning, and from 1999. Great condition, great inside, great on the inside. It's just slight wear on the hardware and just that one part on the underside. But that is it. Take this one. I realised I have been here for a few days and I haven't done any boxed Kellys. I know a large group of you would have some already, but I thought it's probably best to show you some two that I have that are in really lovely condition and really nice prices. So I have this Kelly 28 in gold hardware. This is in really great condition. My hands are slippy. It's all go. Hands are slippy because of the gloves. It's all good. Here we go. We've got a Kelly 28 in black in really, really lovely vintage condition. We've got no wear on the corners. And the only thing I would sort of say with there's just maybe some slight marks on the back, but on the front we're good. The hardware is lovely and vibrant. It obviously has got some minor scratches. It is a in a square, so that would be 1997. Does come with strap as well, and this one is 10,995 or 14,178 US dollars. This is in really beautiful condition. That is the beauty about being here. There's a few selections of Kelly 28s, and I was able to just pick the one with the better condition and at the better price. It has got its key clochette, and it also has its dust bag. If you were on the cusp, this one is a great one, and you'd use your 5% discount code with me today, and it could be with you in 10 working days. It is still such a classic. You cannot go wrong with something like this. It's still really easy to wear. And the Kelly 28 is a great size. It can be used for anything. But really very happy with the condition on that. For a bag, that's from 1997 anyway. This time round, with being here, we actually have a lot more bags that are newer, which is really, it's really nice to have the newer bags. As we are still on black, let's carry on the black, and then I'll do some Chanel, and then carry on with some Hermes. This is again a new piece that I showed yesterday. It's a Hack 32, came in yesterday in Togo, in palladium hardware. The condition on this is beautiful. The Togo looks, it is D in a square, but the Togo does look, it's from the 2000s, early 2000s, but the Togo does look very new, very current. And along with the palladium hardware, this is what I was saying yesterday, is it really does make it look like a newer bag. It doesn't look like a bag that's 25 years old. And when you see the price of it, you'll be very happy. Again, we've got the really popular palladium hardware with black in Togo. This has been my most requested bag this last 2-3 weeks, I would say. Palladium hardware, Birkin, 30 or 35. Here we've got one that's rarer. We've got Hack and a 32. So it's got everything you should need, all the in-between size. And it's 11,995 or 15,467 US dollars. This is an opportunity where you could really utilize that 5% discount code as well. But genuinely, looking at this, there is no way you would look at it and think it's 25 years old. So Togo's got, I was sending pictures to customers yesterday, the Togo's got a real shine to it. And it is a great size. Let's look in comparison to a Birkin 30. Just you see comparisons. If you want me to, and we'll compare it to a Birkin 35 as well. I don't have in black, but we'll check it out in. So there's 32 and there's 35. So it's just a very in between sizing. That is brand new today. So as I was saying, I have had an influx of people wanting black with palladium hardware in a size 30 in Togo. I don't have that exact spec, but I do have something very, very, very similar. Have you seen this colour before? This is a Birkin 30 in Togo in plum. Plum is described as a grey, and it does look like, oh,
this one.
I will do that. Thank you. Thank you, Chi-Chi.
More can drink.
I can drink. Thank you. Thank you. Oh, brought me Starbucks. Heaven. So plum is described as a dark grey, but you know, I will take it off the spotlight so you can see. It is a dark grey, but it is almost black in comparison, so you can see the black Togo. When you've got it on your own and I'm holding it, you maybe because of the spotlight, you might think it's black. But when you put it up against the black, you can see the comparison. This is the first time this has been shown. And it is a T-stamp, so relatively new. Again, it does have its seals on, which is amazing. So I do, judging from the look of this, the seals are on everywhere. The seals are on the bottom as well. I would imagine that this would be sort of like new. I don't even want to open it. But here, let me take the spotlight away and you can see. That is colour plum with palladium hardware in stamp T 2015 with seals on. But you can see now it does almost look black. So if you were wanting a black with palladium hardware, which, you know, we are finding hard to get at the moment, this would be a fantastic option. The SKU ends in 227 of this Jasper. If it's not on the code, if it's not on the collection, let me know and we can add it on. I am going to open it. See what we think. Again, anyone joining us, the numbers are going up a little bit. Just so you know, I am offering a 5% discount code when shopping with us today. I have just started on Hermes, but I am also going to do some nice little, I'm going to do some gorgeous Chanel in a second as well, on things that have been requested. Does have its dust bag, key and clochette. There's obviously no markings on the hardware because the seals are on. There's no marks and no. So for a like new bag, it's 15,995 or 20,265, $625 US. It's kept its shape as well. This would be a really great bag to have for every day. It's the bag of the moment. Black palladium hardware Togo. Tick, 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 tick. That's all you do in Japan is tick, tick, tick of things and requests. It's great. The shoulder Birkins have sold. The blue jean and the black have sold, and now, but I have got a black one that came in yesterday, which hasn't got any oxidization on the hardware, so it is in better condition, but it's still, I kept it at the same price. But I mean, what are we thinking of this color? The dark gray. It is a beauty. It's really nice with great with the neutrals, be able to introduce new neutral colors, even if they are slightly different. They're, you know, even though they're not hugely different. Ooh. I'm gonna do some Chanel now, I think. I mean, look at that wall. It's got everything a person would need. Before I do Chanel, I'm going to do this one Birkin very quickly. I've got this Birkin 30 in Togo in Gris Tourterelle. This has got its seals on. It is in palladium hardware. I'm just going to check the year. Hold on. It's not. It's not on the description. I don't want to sort of open the bag and move it around to get the year. Kelly, yes, they did. They sold, unfortunately. But I have got a black one just come in. Came in yesterday. I can show it to you now after this. And they've, this one hasn't got any marking on the hardware. It's really good. So, but I've kept it at the same price, Kelly, even though it's slightly better condition. So I've got this Birkin 30 in Gris Tourterelle. Does anyone follow Hannah Strafford Taylor, the influencer? She wears her Gris Tourterelle a lot, and it just gave, I know I'm doing neutrals, but also I picked it because you've just seen her style it. It just looks awesome. So easy to style. She uses it every day. And the Gris Tourterelle is such a beautiful neutral because it's a lighter colour, but it's still sort of in that sort of dark, the kind of grey family. It looks fabulous with dark colours, whiter colours. And this one is such an amazing price point. This is 11,500 or 14,829 US dollars. For a bag that is Birkin 30 in this kind of condition in Clemence, and in N Square, which is, you know, this is a relatively new bag. It's just 2010. in really great condition in the hardware of the moment. The corner, I would just say this tiny little bit here. That is all I would say. That tiny bit in the corner. It does come with its key and clochette. It doesn't have a dust bag, but again, I will get you one. If you want to shop today, I have got a discount code. It's called Neutral Lover 5. Now is a great opportunity as well if you are thinking about getting a bag in a neutral colour and you want to compare colours. So if you want me to compare the Etaupe or Etane, like now is the perfect opportunity to ask me, because I have it all here ready and waiting. Again, with the 5% discount code, you're looking at a really fabulous price point for just the perfect neutral to add to your collection. Kelly A, I have you still. Again, this is the same price point, very much equal. In condition, except the hardware is better. I would even actually say, hi DD. DD, black 25 palladium hardware it's insanely hard. We would not have it here. We wouldn't really generally have it pre-loved, but I do have palladium hardware in Birkin 25 in Etaupe. And I have it in gold hardware as well. So let me know if you'd like to see those. So here we have a shoulder Birkin, again, a bag of the moment in size 42, in Clemence, in really great condition. Ina Square, 2006. Let's take all the stuffing out, Kelly, so you can really see where she's at. Key and clochette. Let's tidy her up. This is a really nice bag. So here we go. Corners are good. Look at the hardware. The hardware is all good. It's lovely and shiny. There's no oxidization or marks on it. Just some hairline scratches. We've got 2 corners. Did you see how much it is to source the current shoulder Birkin, brand new? It's madness. It's almost £30,000. You can get this for $11,995, and with my code today, you can get it for 5% less. Kelly, you're on the cusp. Get it, or it's going to go tomorrow, like the other one did. I'm sending it out so after I finish the shows, I send these out to broadcasts, and then it can sell off there. I know, Kelly, that is what everyone is saying to me, that they don't like the new one. Makes no sense. Dee Dee, do you have a 30? I do indeed, my love. I have got a Birkin 30 in Palladium Hardware. I did show the plum. Did you see that? It's very close to black. Get this. It's time to get this bag of the moment. Come on now. Don't be shy. After this collection's off, the 5% discount's off. It's only for this collection and I'm turning it off. So if you want it, get it. I'm not a pressurizing person at all. I just hate when people pressurize you to buy stuff. It's the worst. But it's only when with certain things like that I would say just do it, because it's definitely very popular at the moment. Dee Dee, did you see this beautiful Birkin 30 that I have in plum, which is a dark grey? It's stunning, and it's not that far from black. If you want me to re-show that to you, I'm very happy to, but I do have another black. I have all neutrals today. Tell I'm very excited. I have this black Birkin 30 in Epsom. I know there's a lot of black bags and dark bags, Jasper, so this one's ending in 342. So we've got Birkin 30 Palladium Hardware in Epsom. In again, great condition. This is M in a square, which is sort of mid of the 2000s. Let me check. Let me just double check the mid 2000. That one's 2009. And again, I'm bringing you things in really stunning condition and in great pieces that aren't a lot more current day than the other vintage pieces that we've had. You know, some are late 90s, early 2000s. Condition on this is fantastic. Obviously there is the wear on the hardware, but no scratches onto this Epsom. It's kept its structure beautifully, which is probably the best characteristic of Epsom. And what's really great is because it's pre-loved, you know, it has been used, so it's not super stiff. When you open the sort of brand new bags on Epsom, they can be quite sort of tugging at them, but this one hasn't, so it's got that real usage. 14,250 or 18,375 US dollars. The back is perfect. There's no scratches on this. No scratches, because what we have to be worried about with Epsom. Corners are all good. It has got its key and clochette. Do you guys use your twillies on Birkin 30s? I always see people wear them on their sort of mini Kellys or their smaller bags. It has got its key and clochette, and it's got its dust bag as well. Watch this space. This is the bag. Give it another month or two, and you'll just see how much more this has been. You'll see more of it on the media, everything. Okay, Dee Dee, I hope that was, you liked that one, or I can show the Birkin 30 in Plum as well again if needed. Okay, let's go, let's do some Chanel. Let's do a complete 180 and do some Chanel pieces. So this, again, I've just had a few requests for reissues whilst I'm here in Japan. It has been mainly colours, but unfortunately I don't have. But I do have this maxi reissue in gold, in really great condition. It is a full set as well, so it has got its key and clochette. Still in Hermes. This is 13 series. It's in really good condition. It doesn't have a dust bag, but of course I'll give you one. No, I'm repeating myself, but just so everyone knows. And let's go over the condition. Obviously, the sort of crushed leather on this just means that it really does wear very well. And we've got 1, 2, 3, 4. Great condition. Gold is still lovely and gold. Well, the straps kind of remind me of the sort of Tiffany jewellery. The links, again, this is really nice and light. For a maxi bag and for a bigger bag that you maybe perhaps want to use every day, it is fab. It's also slightly longer as well, so you can do this crossbody. Fatima, do I have any Chanel clutches? What kind of colour clutch were you thinking? This ends, Jasper, this is 993. The code is 90197993. If I've forgotten it, didn't put it on the collection, let me know. I can give you the SKU again. Fatima, we don't, so Chanel clutches are quite few and far between. I think people tend to really keep them, or there wasn't just a huge abundance of them. So in sort of pre-loved vintage Chanel world, there is very little. What kind of colour? And I can maybe add it to a collection. No Chanel luggage. But I do have this fab maxi bag in reissue in really good condition. This is such a great bag if you're wanting something for every day, for travel, to carry your things in. It is so nice and light, and the fact that you can wear it multi-ways is amazing. This, for this kind of condition bag, is 4,650 or 5,996 US dollars. And with my 5% discount today, you can really utilize it. Black preferably, but also looking for a party clutch. Not black. I had some gold, Fatima, a gold clutch. I'm not sure it's going to be your style though. Would you mind emailing me, Fatima? Because I don't know if they're on the system, but I can quickly just ping you a picture and we can have a look. So Jasper, would you mind pinning my details? Fatima, do give me a text and I can help. Can I see the one directed with the Palladium hardware? Of course, Dee Dee. It'd be a pleasure to show you. Thanks, Fatima. gloves need to come back on now for this beauty. Dee Dee, this is a Hack 32 in Togo with palladium hardware. If you can repin this for me, Jasper, I'd appreciate that. It's in excellent condition. This bag is from the early 2000s. It is D in a square, so it is from the year 2000. But what I was sort of saying earlier is it's Togo, it's palladium. It really does not look its age. It's got such a modernity to it. I was taking pictures to a customer, and in the light, there's no way, unless you guys would, obviously, and I would know, that it is an older bag. The condition is, there is some slight wear here on the hardware. That is all that it is. You could, if you went to Hermes and put a new hardware on it, I would struggle to know its age hugely. And I look at them, I look at new and pre-loved every single day. It's got a really beautiful shine to it. It's a Hack 32, so it is longer in length. Let's do some comparisons. As you'll hear, Dee Dee, that's the 32, that's the 30. And then here we've got the 32 Hack, and that's the 35. And you can shop today with my 5% discount code, which is only for this collection. And that's repinned, that's 11,995 or 15,467 US dollars. People who've been here since the beginning, thank you. Apologies for me repeating myself, but sometimes you just gotta. So again, another sort of bag I've been asking a lot of, and then even the teams have been messaging me about, oh, my battery's about to die, give me 1 second, is Chanel Maxi in caviar, which we don't really have a lot of. Okay. Just trying to get my God, it's been 50 minutes already. That has gone so quickly. So it has been Maxi Caviar Chanel. This one has been discounted, not from our side, from the showroom side. So it's a really lovely price for you, and I've got 2 versions. Out of this whole showroom, this is the only caviar I have in a Maxi. So that just shows you, vintage-wise, how sort of rare and hard to come by it is. This one has also been discounted. So it is, I mean, it's at the price of what a medium Chanel would be. And even some smalls. And for it to be in caviar, it's good. The condition is fabulous because it's caviar. It's got the 24 karat gold gilding. It does come with its card and is 6 series. So the later 90s, 2000s. There is no wear on the corner. And it has hugely kept its shape. Let's take the stuffing out and you can see. I know. Thanks, Leslie. It's a great piece, isn't it? Wait till you see the price. I wonder what word you'll use to describe that. Look, so this is £4,643 or 5,987 US dollars for a bag that is as rare as this is. This is a fab choice. There's no tarnishing. It's the gold, or the 24 karat gold on this is divine. It has been so well looked after. Contrast on the caviar and the gold is just, it's beautiful, and can be worn like that, like so. I mean, this is already discounted, and then you'll get my 5%. I mean, I may as well be giving it to you for nothing. Have finance knocking at my door. Lisa? Always have finance knocking at my door. Isn't it just a great everyday bag? It's also one that you just wouldn't need to worry about as well, would you? Because of the caviar. You can just use away, spill away. I have a caviar maxi. I spilt coffee on it, rushing around. Just wiped it off. It was absolutely fine. There was not a bother to it. Couldn't imagine doing it with one of my other bags. Again, the corners are great. You can get this today, it's discounted, and then on top of that today with the discount code, you will be getting an absolute steal. And here we go, we've got another maxi. I'll just show these two very quickly to see the difference. But I'm just trying to take note of what you're asking for during the shows and after. So I have this let's compare so you can see. Look at that, the CC, it's just such in the caviar, really nice and understated, kind of 3D, really, and the chevron linear. It's really not if you want something that is similar to this but you don't sort of like the real classic. That's the difference in the look. The SKU ending on that one is 184, Jasper. 184. It's almost been an hour that I have been here and it feels like 10 minutes. A purse? What do you mean, Kelly? Bag. What do you mean, a purse? No, it's right. I just didn't know if you meant a purse like a bag. I know in America you say purse for bag. It's like, yeah, it's a bag. You always like the really unusual pieces. I'll have to do an unusual show for you. Like do all the really fun bits that are in the showroom just for you. Here, look, you can see it is the bias stitch, and we've got the linear stitch as well on the side. So everywhere you look at an angle of this bag, there's something going on. You've got great corners, no wear on there. Again, no wear on there. And then just showing you how it is kind of a 3D effect. It does pop out at you. This one is made in France. It is a single flap, so it's not a double flap. It doesn't come with a card. But this is 4,200 or 5,416 US dollars. trying to get the stick up. Hey, I don't like looking through. Yes, Leslie, they are. I think that's why people are struggling to find them and why I'm getting so many requests of it. But they are, and it is a 3 series. So a lovely 90s piece just for you that you wouldn't see. Buy a stitch. You know, this jumbos now are what, I don't know what they are in America, but I know in London now they're around the £10,000 mark. So you're getting pieces that are caviar, very different, 24 karat gold gilding for sort of £6,000 less. And you can get the 5% discount code. You don't get a 5% discount code on bags when you go into Chanel, do you? Really, nothing I could, generally there is nothing I could say on the condition of this one too. Bit of a rogue Chanel, but still I would say on the, you know, neutral lovers, not colour. There's a lot of colour here, and I just really felt like I've done shows, but it's just been colour, colour, colour. So I just really wanted to do some more muted tones for anyone who is a more muted fellow. But I have this really beautiful Chanel medium flat bag. It's really hard to tell the colour. I would say it is brown, but it's also mostly like a raisin kind of colour. Let me, in the different lights you'll see, let me take you off here and you'll be able to have a look. Do you see what I mean? It is brown, but it has also almost got this sort of raisin coloured purpley hue. Oh, is there another? Let me get another brown so you can see what I mean. Is a darker brown, but it's also kind of, can you see it has got that kind of almost purpley colour as well. It's a medium and it's £4,800 or 6,190 US dollars. We've got great hardware. It's lovely on the front, just one or two slight press marks from the strap. Gold hardware on the strap is fantastic. And the inside is a beauty. And here as well. It has got its card. This is 1 series. Let's go through the wear. Great on the back, there's not many indentations at all, and the corners are all good. So that is what I would describe as sort of a dark brown, almost kind of purpley, dark raisiny purpley kind of colour. It's really stunning. And again, you can use your 5% discount code, which is Neutral Lover 5. I was very adventurous when creating that one. Right, let's do some other neutral bits. You know, we've been on here an hour and I feel like I really need to show my piece de resistance, one that that has actually been described as the holy grail of all Hermes bags, and I've got it at an absolute holy grail of a price. So here I have Kelly 25. This is brand new in box from W Stamp, so 2024. This has been described as the holy grail bag, and at this moment in time, I don't know 100%. I checked in some websites in the UK, and at the moment, these brand new in the same spec are about £25,000. This one is a lot less, considering it is brand new in box and never been worn. The suppliers here were telling us that the market price of this is really great in comparison to other retailers. I'm not going to compare our prices to retailers. I don't want to sort of say, oh, we're better, or do stuff like that. That's not what we're like here at LP. But these, I have looked on other websites in the UK at the moment, and there's one going for £25,000. Well, it's sold out anyway. And then there's another one, I think, for £24,900. This one doesn't come with receipt, but it comes with everything else. Normally, if it doesn't have a receipt, you might have £500 off for £1,000. But this, you're getting around £4,000 off the retail, the market price. Again, you know I love to say this. Obviously, there is no imperfections, because it is brand new. It does come with its box, key, clochette. I'm not going to open it because it's too precious. It has got its seals on at every point, so it has 100% not been used. And we don't ever normally allow discount codes on brand new Hermes. God, I get a bit nervous, but I am going to do that today. Just because I think, how amazing is that to bring something like this to you guys at this kind of price point, and to ship to your door, customs and duties covered, for a holy grail of a bag. So corners, you can see the seals are still on. It is from 2024. Riton is a really great style in the 25, because it's Raton and it doesn't sort of stick out and has so much structure as a Celia. It can look quite small as well when it's got no stuffing or nothing in it. It goes a lot smaller. It also has a bit more of a sort of relaxed feel. I've seen some people in London wear them crossbody over their coats, or you can just wear it like this for the evening as well. So again, you know how much, and I say it all the time, I love a bag that you can use in a trans-seasonal way. And Etoupe, we were discussing this, myself and Grace. I think someone asked, gold or Etoupe belt, what would you choose? And I think we all decided that Etoupe is the best one, because it is a colour that you can style. It's trans-seasonal, it's summer, it's winter, it's fall, it's bad weather, it's good weather, it's sunny. It has everything in a colour, and it is generally really exciting to be able to give this to you brand new in box with a discount code as well. I will be taking this out to our broadcast after this as well, but it won't have a discount code. She's on a special brand new shelf. I hope you enjoyed that. I hope you enjoyed the holy grail of all bags, of Hermes bags. Anyway, I just was saying earlier, I haven't done that many box Kellys, and I don't know if you guys have, but I've got this, maybe you've all got a few, but I'm just going to show you, because I've got this really nice one, really nicely priced, at really great condition. I don't know who's watching, but I know a lot of the community do have, or people watching us have got Kellys already in box. But look, there may be just that one person who may not. This has got its original dust bag. It's a Kelly 32 in gold hardware in black. Didn't include this in my big bag bonanza yesterday, unfortunately. Should have done. But hey, I'm here for another week, and then yen comes. Again, even though this is the bigger bag, it's really not heavy, so you can use this. Be a really nice bag to use for every day. And let's go over the condition. Jasper, the price on this one, the SKU ends in 376 if you need some help. Again, hardware, little bit, but not huge amounts, and then it's still lovely and shiny. There, obviously, because it is box and it is, this is A in a circle, it is going to have some scratches, some wear. I would say the most prominent features would be some scratches here and just at the back here. But other than that, that is all good. And the price is $9,200 or $11,863 US. You could, with the code that I have today, you could get that for just under $9 with your customs and your duties included. Key, clochettes, everything. Let me go through the corners. I didn't do the corners. Corners are very good. And it's lovely and shiny. Kelly 32 in black with gold hardware. What is a girl to do? Let's do one more Kelly, and then we'll do a Nagonda, and maybe we can do some other some more Chanels. I still have got quite a few. I've got Kelly 28 in natural. I've got, I'm not sure, I think this may have been shown, but it may not have been shown for a while, but I thought I need to show this one. It's a Kelly 22, making up bags now. It's bag sizes. It's a Kelly 28 in gold hardware, in the colour natural, but in leather, vache, I mean, I'm going to say this terribly, vache lige, apologies for my translation. Vache lige is a sort of cowhide, so it would have sort of a really nice hard, it would be sort of a thicker skin, so it would be one that would keep, that would wear easily and better. And look, this is how you can see the different, I've got Epsom in natural, and you can see the differences in the leathers and in the colours and what they can do. This is gold hardware and the condition is really great, but also look at that price for a Kelly 28. This is $9,995 or $12,868 US for a late 90s bag. let's just have the sort of difference of the gold if you want to do a comparison in the colours. It does look more like a colour, but it's still sort of on a neutral family. Also the Hermes is in sort of a darker print, which is just a really nice detail. There is some scratches on the hardware. Very, very small wear on the corners, very small. And it has got its, let's take the stuffing out so you can really see. All good on the inside. It has got its original dust bag, and it has a key and clochette and its strap. Let's try this one on. Again, it is a really nice, this is a great neutral colour in the Kelly 28 in Raton. No major wear, as I was saying to you, and then you've got it as well over the shoulder. And even though it's Raton, you can see, because it's got a thicker skin, it's keeping its shape a bit more. Let's take this off. Just taking the strap off this bag. And then maybe just do some Nagondas, because I've got some great Nagondas and some really beautiful graphite, Brie Meyer. There. Yeah, let's do some Nagondas and do some colour comparisons. I've got this Nagonda in Gris Meyer in fantastic condition. Really great for any neutral lover, and at a brilliant and really nice price. Again, it's got the silver hardware. I have nothing to say in terms of condition. It is great everyday bag. The Gris Meyer, I think as well, it's got that definitely trans-seasonal colour feel. And it's got its dust bag, and the inside is perfect. It is 3,500 and is a relatively new bag. Again, it is U-stamp, which is 2022. Let me put my charger in. I have charged, thank you. All good. All good. I think I might just look. I think we need to do a pan so you can see all the colours together. Shall I do a pan and you can have a look? and then you can tell me if there's anything, if you'd like to specifically go over anything. Okay. So I'm going to pull it together. All the beautiful neutrals. Got the Kelly 25 in Sage. You can really see that plum colour now. See, it is a dark, very, very dark grey, but it's still definitely in a black black family. Have a taupe 25, a taupe 25 in gold hardware. Got Kelly 32 in gold. I have this Birkin 35 in gold hardware in Cocheval, which hasn't been shown yet. It's new to the system. And then got the Hack 32. There's really great Chanel's and fab priced Chanel. A natural Kelly 28 in Cocheval. It's such a beautiful colour. I might do that one next. And then we've got that great Epsom. And the Kelly 28, I have got a Togo 30 with gold hardware. Let's do that. I'm going to do gold hardware and maybe just do the gold and palladium hardware as well. Please feel free to, if anything that I've shown you just would like me to go over or you'd like to see again. I have got this Nagonda in graphite as well, if you prefer a darker colour one. And of course, we've still got that brand new shoulder Birkin. And we obviously still have the Holy Grail bag. All very exciting pieces to show. Yeah. This one was on hold. I'm just gonna take it off. You can give me 2 seconds. So I've got a Birkin 30 in gold hardware in Togo. Again, in lovely condition. I'm just popping it off hold. And then I will have a talk about it. So, I've got Birkin 30 in gold hardware in Togo. This is G in a square, so 2000, early 2000s, 2003, in great condition in Togo. Elle, can you show the jumbo again once you get a chance? Of course I can. Which jumbo? Let me know. So it comes with its key and cachette. Even though it is Togo, look, it's kept its structure, so it's still really nice. And let's have a comparison with the palladium hardware as well. What kind of, where are we at? What place are we in? Perfect, no problem, Elle. I will do that for you. It is in exquisite condition. I mean, there's nothing to say in terms of the condition, but 100% I will happily show you. So here you go, you've got the two comparisons. This is in plum, in the sort of grey colour, and then we've got the black and the gold hardware. See what I mean when the palladium just kind of tones it down a little bit? We've got, it's really good condition. Minimal wear on the corners, practically minimal. And it is just the Togo, whichever like sort of cut of this leather, it's really stunning. It's really lifted. Again, some press mitts in the inside, but not too crazy, nothing to write home about or that I would really feel the need to tell you. In a great size, one to be used every day or for evening. It's just, the 30s just, it is a bit like Goldilocks. It is just right. It does have every element that you need in it. The SKU on this, let me tell you, Jasper, is 90260 492. You can get your 5% discount code on this. We don't normally do it on Chanel, but I thought great opportunity to get a discount code on Hermes in the neutral colours, which doesn't happen often. During the shows, I know you like to ask best price, but with this code, you get your best price. And that is 15,500 or 19,987 US dollars. Black is still hugely popular. Birkin 30, even brand new in this spec, you are still looking at around the £22,000 mark, I would say, was a recent one. Especially in the black, it just does, the demand for black is never gonna go away. Key Clichette and original dust bag. Elle, are you still with me? I have you. If you can repin this for me, Jasper, would be fab. I've got the Maxi Jumbo in, not Maxi. I've got the Jumbo here in gold hardware, in really very, very good condition. There's no wear on the tarnishing. Also, this has been kept, it's honestly, I think whoever had this kept it in a wardrobe and kept the original stuffing from Chanel and must have kept it exactly how they packed it. It doesn't even, I know caviar is hard, but even on the inside, the press marks are so limited. I can, Elle, they are perfect. Two, four. Even the hardware is barely marked. There is obviously a few scratches, but normally with the Maxis, they're a lot more prominent. It's lovely and shiny too. there is generally not one thing I would say about this, and it does come with its card as well, and this is a 6 series, so you still got the 24 karat gold gilding and the hallmark. And even though this is discounted, you can use the 5%. Gosh, I better hurry up. I've got more to go through. Okay, let's keep going. Sorry. Oh, that's a pleasure, no problem. It's a pleasure, absolute pleasure. Okay, what am I going to do? I need to zone in and focus. I'm going to do 2 Birkin 30s in different looks now. I'm going to do gold with palladium hardware, and I'm also going to do grease asphalt. And maybe I can do comparisons on the greys. Again, I know I say there's a few things in the showroom which I think are superstars. This is definitely one of them. Nina, hello. Hope you're good. Everyone, I've had people popping up who are still watching my shows, so thank you. Love that you're all coming and having a look. Of course, bear with me in 2 minutes. I'm just going to show this beauty of a bag, and then I will show you the Chanel. It's really interesting. You're going to love it. So Birkin 30 in Togo in palladium hardware. Again, what I've been sort of really repeating myself and saying, and I know I am, but what I do love about this kind of bag is it's just, you wouldn't know it was vintage. Even for me, who looks at brand new most of the time, it's got such a more modern feel. I mean, if you would not know that this bag is a G in a square. The condition is phenomenal. I generally don't have a lot to say, but I will. Here, just a little bit, there is sort of marking on the hardware, but you could get that replaced if you really needed to. Don't think you really need to, because you don't really see it. This main hardware bit is lovely and shiny. The corners, they've got some beautiful graining here. Minimal, absolute minimal wear. Look how lovely and shiny it is as well. Minimal wear on the corners. I'm really going over this with a fine tooth comb, but there isn't. The white stitching with the gold and the palladium hardware. This is it's a really nice addition to maybe your first time Birkin, or just this would be a perfect first time Birkin. It's great size, wear for everything. It's Togo, it's got its key, its padlock, it's got its dust bag, and it has a really nice price point. And along with the discount that you're getting today, this is one not to be missed. The SKU on that Jasper is, maybe you need to read it out, is 90272-294. 90272-294. Here with my ultimate favourite looking Birkin bag from the early 2000s, but that does look very current day at very nice price. It's £14,995 or 19,336 US dollars. Can use that 5% discount code and get you a beautifully priced Birkin that does have a very modern feel to it. So if you walk past me and I'm sort of walking past you very quickly, even to your guys' trained eye, which I know you have, you would struggle to know that this age also, oh, she's wearing a vintage bag. So we like this. We like newer looking bags at vintage style prices. Condition A means good condition. Means very good condition. Nana, appreciate your patience while I wax lyrical about this fantastic bag. And let's go to show you this other Fire Stitch maxi in black with gold hardware. You've got the bias stitch, and then the CC is 3D. So it's, if you can see on the side, it sort of pops out of the bag. If you want to repin this for me, would be great, Jasper. The gold hardware is very gold still, 24 karat gold gilding. There's no tarnishing at all. And I was saying at every sort of angle of this, you get something different. So you've got this sort of linear lines here, and then the back again, you go to the bias stitch. This is 4,200 or 5,416 US dollars. This doesn't have its card. Any structure softening? No, this is another great one that hasn't lost its shape. You can see with the, even with the stuffing. No structure softening on that one. It's definitely got that sort of wow factor. You would look twice at this bag, wouldn't you? There you go, Nana. If you're joining, you can also get the 5% discount code, which is Neutral Lover 5. You can pop that in the discount section, and it will, the price, the 5% will be taken off the total amount. Just for this, it's only just for this collection today. What do you mean bigger? I would say it's the same size. I have a jumbo, and it's the same size, so it's still this. It's not lighter. I would say it's just definitely still the same size. The same. It would still be the same weight. It is maybe even because it has the double. Yeah, it's similar weight to my one that I have now. This back. Okay, let's do, as we are on Chanel, let's do my last Chanel, and then we'll finish on some Hermes, maybe do an Evelyn and a couple more Birkins and other ones, and then we'll go, and I better hurry up. So I have got this Chanel full flap in beige with the gold hardware in 24 karat gold gilding. It's my pleasure, Nina. Both are equally as great. Sarah, Birkin 28. There's no Birkin 28s. Birkins are 25, 30, 35, 40, 50. No, this is a great one as well. If you wanted something a bit more classic. So I've got full flap chain shoulder bag in beige. This one is $2,995 or $3,862 US. If you have been sort of thinking about getting a more neutral color, here's a great time because you can get that 5% discount. The shape of this, the full flap, it's discontinued. They no longer do this, but isn't it? It just has such a neat outlook, and even when on, it just looks so sleek. The condition on this is very good, even on the underside. It doesn't come with card. Just one part of the corner. Other corners are all good. And again, this one is so great because you can crossbody it. You've got that great option to do so. Or you could even just use, you could use this as a clutch if you wish to. Because it's kind of like a clutch in the sense that it goes sort of full flap. So you could do it if you wanted to. Wear it in a double way. And the condition is lovely on that. And with the gold hardware, it's especially beautiful contrast. Sarah, thank you. Appreciate your patience. I have every 25 possible. I'll show you. Just put my gloves on and you can tell me which one you'd like to see. The 25s today is all neutral, so it's all neutral show. I've got two tubes, like new, in palladium hardware or gold hardware. Jasper, would you mind palladium hardware, Birkin 25? Oh, Sarah. So one Birkin 25 I don't have is black with gold hardware, unfortunately. I don't have that. I have a really amazing Birkin 30 with gold hardware. Jasper, you wouldn't mind pinning this one ending in 660 and 340 so everyone can have a little chat. Yes, silver hardware is this one. So if you just pop those, if you wouldn't mind making those live and making them pinned. Yes, that's silver hardware, that's this one. And then this one ends in 340. So again, these are like new, pre-loved. This one's pre-loved and that one's like new. It's still a great price point. Yeah, Sarah, I've got this really great Birkin 30 in Togo with gold hardware if you wanted a bag that is sort of more mid-range size. Just here. The Togo on this and even the hardware looks gorgeous and modern, even though it is more of a vintage piece. Oh, looking at some more Birkin 30s and looking at some grey. So I have this Birkin 30 in Grease Asphalt in Epsom. Let's compare that to the Grease Tortorelle. See which looks. So you've got the Birkin 30 in Clemence in Grease Tortorelle. Then we have the Birkin 30 in Epsom in Grease Asphalt. So this one is slightly darker if you ever wanted to do a comparison. Epsom with palladium hardware. Again, these are really nice. Thank you for pinning that, Jasper. Again, these are all in really great condition. It is C-stamp, so we are looking at a more later bag. And with this one has definitely not been used because it's harder to get into. C-stamp is 2018, so this is a relatively new bag, but it's at a really nice price point. The Epsom, there's no scratches on it, it's barely been used, even the hardware. Sarah, any mini Birkin? I don't have any mini Birkin right now in this showroom, but it is something we can source for you. We have done that before. Jasper, would you give my details? And Sarah, you can email me or just send me a WhatsApp. So we've got this darker grey Grease Asphalt with the great combination of the palladium hardware. Again, I'm bringing it out in terms of the condition. Comes with key, clochette, dust bag, really keeping its structure. This would be this is what you would say is the epitome of a neutral. Slightly darker, but still sort of on that light grey side. Can be worn again trans-seasonally, winter, summer, all kind of occasions. It's got that real everything on a bag. Let's do a comparison on a black and the plum. Again, excellent condition. I think this is what I would describe as like pre-loved because of just the hardware, but the body and everywhere else, and the inside as well, there is minimal press marks. And what I said, it's barely been used. You can use your 5% discount today on Hermes pieces. So These shows are just so great to be able to show like what else you can get in Japan. It's not just vintage. You can get some really great priced like new, or like new without box at considerably less. I have this Itoop. Shoulder bag. I did show this earlier in Rouge H as well. But obviously this is a neutral show, so we've got to show the neutral. This is in, again, repeating myself a lot, I know, but it is in really great condition. There is no marking on this, and it just has such a nice shape when worn. It is very discreet as well. You've got that lovely palladium hardware with the lobster clasp, which is always so nice to get on a vintage Kelly. This is in Itoop. It has got its, again, another great bag that you could wear for every day to fit all your pieces in. It is leather on the inside, canvas on the outside. The condition on the strap is really good. And then just that little detail with the lobster clasp. It's really easy to wear. All like that. This is $1,695 or $2,186 US. You can see that sort of chevron style, and the tube and the palladium hardware. It's nowhere again. Nowhere on the corners. You could put a charm here if you wanted to. If you've got, or a padlock from one of your other bags, or any other charms you may have, and just make a bag that's probably a bit more on the classic side, and just make it a bit more modern, a bit more cool. I think that would look really nice with the padlock there. Again, really great condition. And no markings on the hardware. What do I end on? What do I end on? I have 5 more minutes. Done all the Chanels. We've got the Birkin 25s. I haven't done the gold Birkin 35 actually. This one hasn't been shown yet at all. So let's try the Birkin 35, and that's what I'll end on. A good staple, classic, a bag that will never let you down. Birkin 35 in gold hardware in Courchevel. When you see these on, the gold is actually really nice. Did you a nice price too as well. So this one hasn't been shown. First time it's been shown with me. The Courchevel has meant that it's kept its structure, it's kept its shape. Let's take the stuffing out. It's got its key, clochette and dust bag. even with this stuffing out, you can see it really has kept its shape. Great condition, no wear on the corners at all. And the year on that is said in a circle, so 2020, so that would be 1996. This is in really good nick. Normally you'd have some kind of scratching on the Courchevel, but this one is lovely. There is, look, there's just one on the underside of the corners. Other than that, it's good. And yeah, just on the hardware, just a little bit, but not too much. Okay, I am going to finish it up here. I am going to be in the showroom for a little bit longer today. If there is any questions that you would like to talk to me about any of these pieces that you've seen, Jasper, if you wouldn't mind popping my details in. You can put my email and my WhatsApp, and you can send me a message or an email about anything that maybe you'll be looking for, or if you want to discuss any of these in sort of further detail. I know these are more considered pieces with the price points, or you want to do a sort of virtual appointment with me, we can do that as well. We can all, I'm here till Monday next week, so do make sure to text me. I am also doing tomorrow. We've got some new things that have come in. So tomorrow is going to be my little marathon of new things in Japan, but also mixed with a bit of everything that I've shown today as well. So it'll be a bit of a mix, but definitely come and tune in for some new. It's all new Hermes, but we'll mix up tomorrow and we'll do a mix of Chanel, bit of maybe do a bit of jewellery, so don't miss out. And thank you so much for everyone who's joined and been with me for the full 2 hours. And please go ahead on and give me an email or message, and have a lovely rest of your day. Take care now, bye.